you mentioned it is very important and critical to know the culture of the country or the geography where you are trying to sell. How important it is and how someone can get to the know-how of the other culture sitting in one country and knowing the other country.
I think, yeah, it starts with your passion, as I told you before, right? For example, how we learn US is all about, we started working in BPOs, right? So BPOs taught you like, what exactly US likes. Start from food like burgers, pizzas, then about like the cities. For example, we call it a street. In US, it's all about avenues, okay. Boulevard, downtown. You have to talk to their language, right? The sports, culture, and history of how the country is made, and what kind of like dressing sense they have, and how the summer, winter, and other this one like climate change works, and what is the geography there, when it rains. So people think these are all not important, but this is important. For example, you go to any place, even in India, right, and without knowing that person, you cannot sell the product to them. Right. For example, if I go to Surat, if I come from South India, they start selling silk saris to me, right? They cannot sell a pajama to me, right? I never gonna buy that, right? But for a Rajasthani guy, if he goes there, you'll buy pajama, right? It's all about culture, right? Even in your language, in your body structure, every country has versatile human beings in every state, right? It's not just one. India is a diversified country, right? Even in US, every state has a different rules. Right? One rule, one Texas has a different rule, California has a different rule.
Yeah, the taxes are different.
Yeah,
right?
people are very different. Accent are different, culture are different. Tennessee people are very different. New York people are very different. Californians are completely different. So someone is very open, someone is very restricted. So you have to find out how to find the essence of them. Go in their mind and talk. You always have to be there in the head, right? Either in a good books or in a bad books. Right. Bad books. Always they know you, at least you create an impact over them. That's what you need to do. Culture and the knowing, it all comes in knowing a customer, right? If I know Aditi where she come from, what is the culture, even which religion you are in, everything is important in life. You need to know the person 360 degree and also their surroundings. Then it's very easy to sell.
But then it's difficult for a person to understand and know these many cultures, because one time they might be selling to US, but next they might be selling to Europe. How one person can be that versatile?
That's what I'm saying. Like you have a lot of things nowadays. Like a lot of social media things comes up. Like Instagram. You just click what is the events happening in Europe. What kind of what do you say, fashion fusion happening. It's very easy nowadays. It's not like, if you ask me like 10, 15 years back, definitely it's very difficult because you only have to see the news and all those things, right? To see when New York is getting traffic and all those things. Nowadays, it's all like fingertip. You just go and Google, find out what is exactly happening. For example, I prepare for a world tour. Like I go to Europe, I go to US, I go to South America, Middle East and all those things. Immediately I will find out okay, I'm going here. What are the 5 places I have to really work on it? Whether I have to work on their culture, food, where is the destination there, how people spend the money there. So you just need to find a research, then you start doing it. You never need to do the entire culture history or learn the history about it. Just need 5 information that top their mind.
That lets you do the proper sales.
Simple. Right? I came to Indo today, right? I know when you come to Indo, you talk about poha, you talk about food, namkins, talk about people and how it works out. So this is enough to build a conversation and get a love from them.